Hello, everybody. We have had a vision of this for a long time. Is that right or is that right?
It is right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had a vision to bring into your home, your car, your RV, your campsite, whatever it is that they're at, a taste testing party of just things that we might like or might not like. Isn't that right? So this is Emily, my good friend.
Hello.
This is Barbara, my good mother. And we're going to start out today by taste testing Oreos, the classic cookie of all time. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, first thing let's do.
Chip chocolate cookies.
No. This is Oreos. This is Oreos. Let's, first of all, let's just take the original and see what we're up against as we try other kinds.
Well, let me watch you two because I don't know what to do.
Well,
here,
we take
here.
a bite. Let's
Absolutely.
get you some milk.
Let's get you some milk here for dunking purposes.
I don't dunk.
You don't ever dunk?
I don't do milk very much.
Oh, you're that healthy person. Right?
Not even that. I just think it tastes
You're that
funny.
person that does marathons and half marathons
And
and
stay skinny.
And thinks that milk tastes funny.
yeah.
Yeah.
And bought me the little round white sticker that said 0, I'm okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one.
me.
That's the one. Okay, let's give it a try. I'm just gonna give it a try.
I know what I like.
Yeah. I don't know if anything really beats the classic Oreo.
It's wonderful. The chocolate is so wonderful. Actually, on the regulars, it seems like maybe there's not as much stuffing as there used to be. I don't know. Do you think?
I think we're so used to the double stuff because that's, if I buy Oreos, I go for the double stuff. That just the regular amount doesn't seem like a lot anymore.
I suppose that's true. Well, this is the standard. It's still about my favorite cookie.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. There's just nothing quite like that chocolate. But let's try, first of all, let's try chocolate marshmallow Oreo. Okay.
They're all Oreos, huh?
Mm-hmm. They're just all different flavors and
Chocolate,
colors.
chocolate marshmallow. Now, I see a little chunk of white or two.
I think that's marshmallow.
But the center is very chocolatey. Actually, do you see that the center is probably twice as thick as the original that we just had?
That is true.
It is true.
Mm-hmm.
I was really excited about this one, and I kind of felt like it was a little bit of a letdown. It's not marshmallowy enough for me.
It's not at all marshmallowy.
No.
And actually, the chocolate, the word that came to my mind first is kind of musty.
Musty.
I don't know. It's just like old or something. And these aren't old.
Maybe that's why I like it.
I get that, Mom. I get that.
So you like this one?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm ambivalent. I mean, it's still the same wonderful outside chocolatey Oreo,
I have
but the
no
Do you have
center.
someone keeping score?
Oh,
Huh?
Do you have someone keeping score?
No, we're just commenting. I think. I don't think we're
Okay.
keeping score.
Thank you.
It's not a competition. It's just our expert taste buds
Yeah.
shared with the world's population.
yeah.
Okay,
I
so
think
this
it's just good to eat them and enjoy them
Now-
and not feel guilty.
that well, I
There
don't
you
feel
go.
I'm not a guilty kind of a person. This is dark chocolate. Okay, so wouldn't you kind of expect that this is on the order of what we just had? Except we really didn't. I didn't really discern the marshmallow part.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
So
how
this.
do you eat them without splitting them? I always
Oh, you
split
can
'em.
split
You can
them
eat
if you
them
want.
however you
can,
want to.
Everybody eats Oreos their own way. Sure. I'm just kind of tasting it and then dunking it and tasting it.
And these ones taste completely different from the marshmallow ones. The cookie is really chocolatey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once again, the filling was probably twice as thick as the original. It's kind of a dark, well, it is dark chocolate and it tastes like dark chocolate. I'm more of a milk chocolate fan.
Yeah.
So I don't see the intense value of the switch here.
This tastes like a chocolate cookie to me.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think there's anything special about this
yeah.
one.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wonder if I'm just not a spoiled brat about the originals.
You probably are.
Oh,
I mean, it was, huh?
I forgot about the originals. I just got spoiled brat.
Oh. Now this is a very important one here. This is the Lady Gaga
you go.
version.
There's your lift.
There
right here.
it is.
Yep.
Okay, good. Yeah. Can I do it?
I don't know if it's flavored or if it's just like
I have
Lady
no
Gaga
idea.
colored. I have no idea what
It's
to
very
expect from this
colorful.
cookie.
It's kind of like an orange with a green center. It's kind of. It's actually kind of.
Ugly?
It's kind of.
Look, it's got hearts.
It's kind of Halloweenish.
It's
Yeah,
not-
there you go.
It's not appetizing looking.
No, that's exactly right. It's not.
Okay, now
it
you
needs
had a
glitter.
heart on mine. I've got some
A
kind
monkey?
of diabolical monster on mine. But
I'm gonna
anyway,
see what the cookie tastes like.
okay.
All right. All right. It's the traditional white cookie. Like if you got the white Oreo, that's what I think this is.
I don't get much flavor out of it.
It's crunchier to me.
It's just really sweet.
It's very sweet. It really is.
Yeah.
With the frosting, I bet it will be.
Obviously,
Yeah, it is.
there is no chocolate taste to these
I think it's just your white Oreo and your regular
with
filling.
food coloring.
Yeah. But the packaging is really cool. I mean, check that out. It's just like metallic pink.
It's probably worth like $100, and we just popped into it. And
We'll
made it
save it.
Worth nothing.
We'll save
here.
it. It needs some glitter.
Oh, let's try this one.
All right, I'm down for the Java chip.
Okay, Java chip.
Where'd you find all these?
Oh,
Just by looking,
we
like-
just go everywhere and look. I mean, we're kind of I'd say we're kind of investigative reporters.
Yep.
Isn't that kind of and just even opening these, you can smell the
Doing
coffee.
the important
Yes.
work for you.
I always go down the cookie aisle to see if there's a seasonal Oreo.
I'm not
Every
a
time.
coffee guy. Are you a coffee?
I drink coffee every day.
Are you a coffee person?
1 cup of a morning.
Yeah, well, that's cool. I've started going to a. Do I dare say their name since we're broadcasting this all over the world?
Yeah.
Dutch Brothers has a coffee shop near the church I work at, and
That you work at,
Yeah,
that you
I-
pastor at, that
Yeah.
you own.
Yeah.
Okay, that church. Just
Yeah.
making
That's
sure.
your job?
well, this it's kind of a cool place. So I've gotten into coffee just barely a little bit lately. I never was the kind of guy that would go buy a cup
Oh,
of
I
coffee.
love it. I live on.
Just for information, you know they have keto coffee there and it's incredible. You can ask for all of their syrups are sugar free as well.
Ah,
Camerawoman Shannon.
Well, I've introduced myself a
Duck,
few
duck,
times.
duck back in.
Again, they're doing the investigative work for you and I'm helping.
This is for you.
this one has been my favorite of the ones we've eaten so far.
You know why? Because it actually is as advertised.
Bingo.
Right? I mean, it actually is
Chocolate
a
cookie,
chocolate
coffee
cookie
cream.
with a coffee
By
taste.
now, they all taste alike to me.
Oh no!
This one, I definitely taste the coffee and I absolutely love it.
Now dunking it slightly neutralizes it. It's not as coffee-ish if you dunk it.
Can I be weird and dunk my
Sure.
other half? Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. You know how I feel about this.
We're in the same bubble.
All right. All right.
That's right.
Okay, that one I like with milk.
Yeah, we
I'll
can-
admit it.
Well, it is good, but do you feel like it's as strong in the milk as it was?
No,
No, it's not. I think it's more subdued. But I like that.
I like this one a lot.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, this is Brookie O Oreo. Brownie, original cream, and cookie dough. Triple layered.
Oh my.
Brownie, original cream, and cookie dough. Brookie O.
Get a look at that actual picture of the Oreo. It looks kind of intimidating with the triple
Well, it
layer
doesn't
there.
look like an Oreo. It looks like looks like an accident.
It really does.
Okay, you're gonna have to open this.
Okay. Here we are. Oh yeah, that's.
I knew you could. Okay,
It's a
once
big
again,
Oreo.
in every one of these special editions, the cream filling is big, but this is bigger than the big used to be. Okay, and what it is, it's like, I don't know if you can see, but there's two layers. There's a traditional layer and then kind of a tan layer. So there's two layers
Yeah.
of actual.
Wrapping
Oh, you
shop.
got a kind of a mismark here.
Did I?
Oh no, you opened it.
Yeah.
Okay. How weird. So it's like a triple. Okay, a triple layer. Ah. Hence,
Hence the triple layer.
brownie, original cream, and cookie dough. So all three of these are actual layers.
Yep.
Wow.
All right.
That's what the brown is in the middle. It must
Yeah.
be the fudge or whatever.
All right. I'm gonna try this cookie dough. You can't separate that one. Here we go.
I don't know that I taste all the tastes.
It just tastes like an Oreo.
It tastes like an Oreo,
Oh, there's like an aftertaste. I think is the cookie dough.
but it's a little more chocolatey. At my first hit was a little more chocolatey.
I just separated it to try just the brown cream, the cookie dough. I think that's what it is.
I think this is my favorite.
Really,
Yeah,
It's really
I like
good.
it.
I'm not a fan of this one.
I think maybe I like it just because there's so much stuffing.
But it's got a weird aftertaste after every layer. I tried it layer by layer, and yeah, not impressed.
Wow.
I'm just wondering, are you going to acknowledge your studio audience?
No.
Oh.
We have a studio audience? You mean these people that live here too? Well, yeah, but you know, the shop will never get them unless they stand up. We have Gracie, Claudia, and Rodney. Yes.
Oh yeah, now you mentioned it. Here
There
she
you go.
goes.
There you go. Very good. Okay, now I wanted to kind of really do the comparisons and everything like that. This is gluten-free Oreo. Now, I do understand that there are people with severe gluten reaction and stuff like that. As an old guy, I don't understand how that happened, because I don't understand how gluten just like appeared at like the last quarter of my life or something like that. You know, this was never a word that we ever used in our vocabulary before, or ever considered or anything like that.
I
So
never heard of it.
yeah, see, I could. Thank you, Mom.
But see,
Thank you.
for those watching that do have gluten allergies, you are again doing the taste test for them to tell them if it really is worth it.
Right, exactly. To see if, I mean, obviously for health reasons it might be worth it, but for cookie reasons, I'm not sure. Now we're back to the original thin
Thin
stuff,
cookie, yeah.
right? Okay, and so this is gluten-free Oreo.
The dough's different.
Initially, I didn't taste the difference, but after a second or two, you kind of
And the bacon of it, they're a lot more brittle.
they're
It's grainier,
slightly different taste.
plainier.
But if you need an Oreo and you have a gluten
This would do.
intolerance,
This would do your fix.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't get it unless I had to, but
Well, as far as I know, the gluten or the inside of all Oreos is gluten free, and that's actually one of the gluten free baking things that you can do is use the inside. So it's mainly the cookie that's different.
Well, it actually says so. It says always real cocoa. Okay, so you know that's not a gluten consideration, but I don't know. There is a slight little weird aftertaste.
yes.
You know, but if you have a gluten intolerance, this will give
This
you
will
your
do
fix.
the trick for sure.
But I certainly wouldn't.
Dunk it, and it's just fun.
It's better dunked, isn't it? It kind of rounds it out.
It don't have that brittle after you dunk it.
Now here's the last thing I wanted to do, is these are fake Oreos. These
The
are
Brand X Oreos.
fa Oreos. They are non-Oreo Oreos. These are chocolate sandwich cookies. I thought what we would do is just try something like this and see if it's worth the fuss. You know, I mean, are we Oreo fans for no reason at all, you know?
Yeah.
One thing is, these do not have the handy little tab opener.
So I wonder if that's where you save your money. Instead of
I wonder,
packaging.
I wonder. We shall see. Wouldn't it be funny if Oreo actually made these? I don't think they do though. Okay, now this is more the traditional size of the filling, if you ask me, of what I would expect from an Oreo.
Except for that, it might be a little thicker. But if you look how far in, like it's actually a very
Ooh,
small amount.
So the daub is smaller.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thicker,
good
but
eye.
smaller.
She has a good eye.
Yeah, see that?
I'm glad you're
I'm
on
an
this
Oreo
show.
expert.
Yes, you are. Okay, here we go.
I think the texture of the cookie is different, and I really like it. It's like softer,
It is softer,
crispy, but softer.
but it's not as chocolatey.
It has a weird aftertaste, just like the gluten-free.
It does, and it's not as chocolatey on the first hit.
It don't taste like an Oreo.
No, it really doesn't.
It does not. I mean, it's an okay cookie.
It's what it says, a chocolate sandwich
chocolate
cookie.
sandwich cookie,
That's
but
exactly
it's not
what it
an
is.
Oreo. So Oreo must have something going on.
Yeah, that one has a real funky aftertaste. I like the texture, but
Oh.
it stopped there.
One thing it dumped, it soaked in a lot easier.
Because it's the cookie itself, I feel, is not as,
But
like
still,
it's thick, but it's not.
still not as satisfying of an aftertaste because it's just not as chocolatey.
I don't know, I could live with it.
If I had to, if that's all there was, I guess I would. No, I
So
just
Mom,
probably
what's your
wouldn't eat 'em.
favorite of all of them?
That one that looked like the 3-layer,
The Bricchio?
whatever.
I think that was my favorite too.
Really?
Yeah. In fact, I might have like 5 of them after the program's over. What's your favorite?
Probably the Java.
And the Java was probably my second favorite, just because it was as advertised. It was an
Yes.
interesting experience, which combined chocolate and the coffee flavor, which
It
is a good
tasted
thing.
like coffee, which is
It
what I
did.
liked.
It did.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
Yeah.
Let's do this again and get even fatter.
We have
Yeah.
candy to try next time, remember?
Yes, that's
All
right.
the seasonal candy. We're going to give it a try and do the same thing and let you know what we think.
So, thank you for joining us. Go buy something good.
It's been a sweet time.
Yeah.
It's been a sweet time.
A sweet time, yes, it has.